What's going on, folks? Kenny here, finally with another Fallout 4 settlement build. I've been kind of swamped this past couple weeks. I've had a bunch of car trouble, and I've been camping for the last week, so I haven't been anywhere near a TV or a PlayStation or any kind of signal to upload anything. So 3 weeks later, I'm finally getting it done. But anyway, so this is a contest entry for Commonwealth Courier, and I can't remember who else it was, but they're doing a Murkwater Summer Challenge, and the rules are simple. You just had to build that Murkwater construction site. You had to use that little shed or whatever, which I got completely wrong. I thought you could only use the shed, and I was pulling my hair like, there's no way I can make this thing livable. But I asked some questions, and apparently, no, you just have to use the shed also with it. So you can kind of see that I try to make it livable, but it's not. But and you could use mods or vanilla or whatever, as long as you worked on Murkwater and you used the shed. Pretty sure that's all the rules. I'm hoping so. But so I went ahead and made a backstory. They've all posted theirs, and theirs are amazing. I thought mine was gonna like have a leg on this, or a dog in this fight, but no, theirs are sick. This one's I just wanted to do it because I'm not competitive, and I was like, I'll see what I can do. And so many times I wanted to quit, but anyway, so the backstory to this place, if I can say it correctly, so this is Murkwater Merle, the Mirelurk man. He's this creepy little degenerate that lives out in the swamps of Murkwater. The proximity is so that he can do his little experiments on Mirelurks. He does experiments on them because of their durability, and little thing I made up because the Mirelurks in this game seem closely related to horseshoe crabs, and horseshoe crabs' blood is actually like got some healing properties in it, like in real life. So I mean, maybe like if in my little world, the Mirelurks are like horseshoe crabs, and he's just using their blood to heal himself and shit like that. Also, because he lives out this far and he works with Mirelurks and stuff, he has to use humans as live bait, so he uses... he's not really welcome to too many places because he likes to kidnap people, and everybody knows that he kidnaps people. So, if we go onto this way, this is the little shed. You'll see that this is where, when he captures people for his live bait, this is where he'll either chop them up or, do whatever to him, sedate them so that you can use them as live bait. It's got a comfy little cage in there. When I first started making this settlement, I was trying to make this like the main player house, and I was like, there's no way in hell I can do this. This is impossible, because the grass just kept going through the floor, and like it's tiny and you can't move the workbench. So I was like ripping hair out, just getting pissed about it. But eventually I just minimalized the hell out of it and just, I don't know, made it a tiny little chop shop. And as you can see, I always do these little light things just because it's so much more convenient, and so you get the options of having like ambient light, or at night you have an actual light switch. It's not on all the time, just blowing everything out. But going this way, this is the main part of the settlement. Now, this settlement actually like went on Flickr and Google and stuff, and like looked up like old bayou homes, like down in like Louisiana and stuff like that. So kind of took some inspiration from real life. I'm gonna go on to this building first. Over here is the kind of his little tool shed. I was trying to make a watchtower, but I just could not get it to work, so I ended up turning it into a little weapon shed. At first I had no door, but then I realized that I've got prisoners that if they escape have full range of all these weapons, because none of these were locked away. So I was like, oh, that's not gonna work. So I ended up closing up that door and putting a high security sliding door on there, which was I got it down first. These little switches can be tricky on these doors, and I got it down the first time and then had to tinker around with it because I'm an idiot, and ended up screwing it up. So, and then like everything else I built, and this shelf I built all myself because I've been using that, custom workshop or custom decorated workshop items or whatever the hell it's called. But like I said in probably every other video before this, once you use it once, it kind of gets a bit stale. So I try not to use it more than once. You'll see inside I've definitely used it, but like I said, like in most builds, I have a light switch just because I'm really finicky and anal retentive about it. But and then over here is kind of where he keeps his Oh, fuck. There we go. I hate these chains that go right through him. But yeah, this is where he keeps kind of his little arsenal over here. This is his main weaponry, like if he's gonna go out in his boat, which I'll show you later on. This is gonna be the stuff that he grabs. And then this is just piles of ammo and a rocket launcher. And then obviously over here is a little workbench where he works on all of it, and a trash can because he's not an animal. He keeps his place tidy. And then walking out, these got a bit complicated. If I can, whoop, there we go. And then following the walkway, we're walking over here. Oh, this is funny. There's a lot of poop and pee jokes in this. I thought it was hilarious. So as you can see, is the water purifier right here. It's also directly adjacent to the outhouse, which has a nice little lantern out there, so you can poop in some light while at nighttime. But this, in my little fun world of mine, has... At first, he didn't have the purifier there, and he was just pooping straight into the water. But now he can... And then he was drinking his poop water. And now he's got a nice, safe purifier, because, like I said, he's not an animal. And now he's purified his poop water, and now he doesn't have to get dysentery every time he drinks. 27, making up stupid poop jokes. But then we move on this way, and this is the main kind of building right here. Oh, check out that God Ray. I thought he turned God Rays off. Or flare, or whatever. Yeah, it's more of a solar flare. We'll walk on this part, and I'll explain the outside in a bit. So this is a little porch kind of thing. It made the whole deck go around. This was kind of difficult to build. Like, I couldn't really get it down, but finally got it. I think I had to rearrange the rooms so many times. But, so you walk right ahead, and obviously a cannon pointed right at you. That usually has my clothes on it, but since I was out and about, obviously I took them off. These shelves over here, kind of like, I wanted to fill them up, but I just couldn't think of anything really to put in them. So I just kind of put like some little essentials, like his little lever rifle and maybe a hazmat suit. And what? There we go. I have a light in here. I can't really tell. But this wall is just kind of his little hunts, his trophies or whatever, and he just sits there and admires his all his killings and whatnot. And he has a cannon pointed right at the door, so you pee your pants a little right when you come in. All of the books that I picked out, this is just kind of like, because I try to get it as detailed as possible. All the books are very kind of like what magazine covers would grab his attention or what would he read. So I try to like finite the little details and all that stuff, and I think I did a pretty decent job on it. All these trees I try to keep just to keep it that swamp feel, like it was built around the trees rather than like chopped down. Because I imagine trees would be kind of hard to chop down out in, the waste and stuff like that. Not that many chainsaws, actually, any floating around the Commonwealth. This, I couldn't figure out what the hell, because I wanted an armor workbench in the settlement period. But I couldn't, there's just a gaping hole right behind it, and I didn't like it, because it's like, if you're working on stuff, things fall behind it. You gotta drag everything out the way just to get it, but, so I just jammed a shelf right behind it, so you can see a little welding mask and some supplies to, work on armor, any kind of advanced armor. Oh, the pee jug's jiggling. Alright. So, yeah, and you got just like a little safe and a game and holotapes and some random scrap up here. This is his bedroom. This initially was a kitchen, but I just did not like it whatsoever. It looked terrible as a kitchen. So I just converted it into a bedroom. I ended up loving it as a bedroom. I think I might try and keep this idea for like other settlements, but just kind of a curtained off room, because there's not really that much privacy out in the waste. So like, building rooms is sort of a waste of supplies. So if you just rip down a curtain, slap it up, you got a little bit of privacy. But yeah, this is a little sleeping area and just where, more junk around. This pee jug, if I could stop it, it's jiggling. But I had a nice little laugh when I built this, because I just imagine like it's nighttime and he doesn't want to walk outside and get, assassinated or killed or anything like that. So he just hops up on that table and just pees right into the jug. And then, simple bathroom. And so when you don't want to go outside at night. And again, more books that I kind of like, tailored to his liking. And then we're walking. And then over here, I don't remember putting that there. Whatever. I I like to do this with tables and stuff, just kind of like not only use them for like eating areas, but just like, you know, throw down some lore, just like things that they're like possibly doing while you're not playing the game, like looking for dudes or, you know, not looking for dudes, but you know, out on the prowl looking for some hot new meat. But no, like just like little things, investigations and, you know, searches and stuff like that, bounties. This kitchen is a bit iffy about building because like this table was initially right up against the window, but I was like, this guy gets like he kidnaps people and everybody knows that he kidnaps people, so some people are gonna look for him. This is an easy way, just while you're eating breakfast, just get shot in the head. So I tucked it away a bit, but like this is from that mod, like I said before, that you know decorates the shelves and stuff. I use it a lot, but I don't try not to use it too much. But other than that, just a real simple kitchen over here. No sink, because why do you need a sink? You can just dip your stuff in your new clean water now, since you don't have to worry about poop getting on it. I'll stop with the poop jokes, I swear. This back here is kind of... so this is his little access into the swamp. Had a Mirelurk back here. I've had nothing but trouble. They just keep escaping, so I just keep killing them. I don't know how this one got out. But, yeah, this is his little schooner, his little boat sort of thing. Not that much detail or work put into it, I will say. I just kind of, I didn't like the look of the original boat, so I just kind of threw my own together. But it's the one with Swan, I guess. But yeah, just a little headlight and a cage for catching Mirelurks. Nothing too fancy at all. He's a minimal man. But that gate back there opens up to the swamps, and it's totally not shallow. You need a boat to be out there. It's my lore, not theirs. And then going this way is his little chem lab. So because of his proximity and his just general insanity, he's really good with chems. He's addicted to chems also. But, you know, to fund his little Mirelurk research, he does need caps, and so he creates chems and stuff. And booze, since he's not welcomed in most bars. He has to make his own toilet wine back here. But then this little thing, you know, where he keeps all his little chems and whatnot for selling or for doing whatever. And then another pee jug. No, I'm joking. That's just a regular jug. But then you go up this way in a little work area, a little tool. These are actually dirty water barrels. They collect rainwater, you know, so he has something better. Before he had the poop purifier, he just had to drink dirty rainwater, but now everything's better, so he keeps clean water in there. And then just a little work shed area or workshop area, and then a little fish gutting station. It's actually, did I actually? No, I don't think I did. There's an actual fish gutting station that they use, but I think I took it out because it looked wonky. But this way over here, so this I really wanted to do like a scaffolding walkway like around it, but it just looked terrible, and so I had to just place anywhere mod some like just scaffolding somewhere so I could still kind of use the idea. But I mean, up here is not really too much. I like the idea of this like ripped up like fabric or cloth or whatever, 'cause it kind of makes it look like moss hanging down. Over here, just another little cooking area, little workout bench, and here's where he actually makes his chems. Not down there. That's where he makes his toilet wine. And then we move this way. This is a big open area, so just kind of try to clutter it up with some boxes and whatever. And then I remembered Far Harbor had those netted boxes, so I just threw those down. Here's kind of a watchtower. I wanted a bigger one, but I couldn't really fit a bigger watchtower here. But again, more books tailored to him. This is just kind of where he sits and sort of like looks out in the like horizon or whatever, or his surroundings. Then this, I thought this was neat. So I put, like, I needed turrets up here, of course, or turrets anywhere, but this one, so I put the turret there, obviously, but then I put all the pieces that, you know, it might take to build the turret, and then one of those, like, covert operation books, to make it look like sort of a manual, so it makes everything here look, it kind of gives it that feel that he built everything here himself. He didn't go out and steal, you know, turrets or, you know, machine gun turrets or anything like that. He actually built all the stuff himself, like scrap put together. I know it doesn't look scrapped, but it is in my little world. So I think that's it for the settlement, though, and obviously flamingos, because he lives out in the swamps. But yeah, this totally reminds me of just like down south, like further south, back in Florida. Like, so I had a lot of fun building this. Not down south, but further south from me, in Florida. But yeah, I had loads of fun building this because it kind of like hit close to home. Because I know like out in Louisiana and like southwestern Florida or southeastern, sorry, I don't know my directions. There's just a lot of gross swamp people and stuff. So I kind of wanted to like really tailor it to that. That's like I said, I took inspiration from like actual bayou homes and stuff. So I had a lot of fun building this, even though it was really stressful and I couldn't figure it out. I had loads of fun building it. This over here, I usually build on this house. I decided not to because I wanted something like completely customized and just new, I guess, because I always, like I said, always build in that house, always fix that up. So I wanted something completely new, and I've never really touched this area back here, so I kind of just put it together myself. So it's completely new, never done this before. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this settlement. Hope you enjoyed it. Sorry for the delay. Like I said, I've been outside for the past, I think I was like camping for like 8 days or something like that, but had a blast. But back to reality and back to work and hating life. So yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for stopping by and checking it out. The subscriptions are doing great. Thanks for all the subscriptions and all the feedback and comments and whatnot. If you enjoyed this video or you got any ideas for any other competitions or settlements or anything else you want to see me do, go ahead and leave that in the comment section below. Go ahead and hit the thumbs up if you enjoyed the video, and don't forget to subscribe and check out Commonwealth Courier's build for this competition because it is amazing, if I do say so myself. I'm going to stop saying that one day. But anyway, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for tuning in. Take it easy.